A paraprofessional at a Toledo public school, elementary school, is currently suspended and under investigation after video shows her restraining an 8-year-old last month. Now, the boy's mother gave us this surveillance video and says her child was left with scrapes and bruises. Reporter Faith Zahowski, she talked to professionals who work to train paraprofessionals. So, Faith, what did they tell you?
An assistant superintendent I spoke with at a local education center tells me Ohio State Board of Education requires some sort of de-escalation training, which is what certified prevention intervention is for paraprofessionals. It teaches that physical restraint should be the last option.
It is a traumatic situation. If you have to put your hands on somebody, it's very, very tough, but it is very last resort.
The investigation continues for the paraprofessional who restrained an 8-year-old at a TPS elementary school last month. And Brenda Gift, who is an assistant superintendent at Lake Erie West Educational Services Center in Toledo, says physical restraint should only be used when someone is in physical danger.
The goal is care, welfare, safety, and security. That is foundational of CPI, and making sure that there's no trauma or injury to anybody.
Gift says Lake Erie West offers crisis prevention intervention, or CPI training. She says the Ohio Board of Education also requires paraprofessionals to have a high school diploma and complete a background check. 90% of CPI training is to teach de-escalation skills, Gift says, and with paraprofessionals being required to get recertified yearly, the hope is that the training is impactful.
You hope that everybody you train will follow that training. I don't know, you can hire a para that's good at academics and everything else, but gosh, we look for people who are kind and nurturing.
I also reached out to the Crisis Prevention Institute, which offers CPI training to schools internationally. And while they declined to comment on this specific incident, they share with us the following quote: "It deeply pains us when any child experiences trauma, and our philosophy is clear. Physical intervention should only be used as a last resort and only when there is an imminent risk of harm to self or others." End quote. Gift says above everything else, Lake Erie West's focus is on the safety of both students and teachers.
Every kid deserves to have a great day at school.
We reached out to TPS about the suspended paraprofessional whose name has not yet been revealed. The school tells us she is currently CPI certified and is scheduled for recertification in November. This incident is still under investigation, according to the school. Reporting in studio, Faith Zahowski, WTOL 11.